Fellow gamers, good evening. Happy Friday Eve. We've made it. Tobiscus, 15 months! What the heck? Yo, thank you so much. I appreciate you, gamer. You're a legend. Gamers, tonight, I regret to inform, although this is probably more entertaining for everybody but me, we are rapidly approaching the shiny odds in SoulSilver. With just 192 short encounters, we will be there. Aw, X. Not a hard-earned fart redeem and then it doesn't even work. That's... Hold on, I got you. Couple on the house. You deserve it. Hi, gamers. Happy Thursday. Let's see, on the Twitch side of things, we got Origin, Jhar, Nightbot, ooh, X. Sorry to hear about your story, by the way. That's very frustrating. Tobiscus. Sound alerts. I hope everybody's doing well. Nub Crusher, what's up, gamer? Everything that can go wrong has this week. That sucks. It sucks when it be like that. Ruthless. What's up, gamer? Hunting for Mew and Emerald. Yeah, that's what's up. Alright, I'm just testing some volume levels really quick. Hang tight. I feel like it's maybe still a little loud. Alright, let me talk right here while this song is playing so I can adequately judge the sound volumes. Volume levels. There we go. That's it. How's that? Does that sound... I think that sounds okay. Is it too quiet now? Booms! What's up, gamer? What's up? Ruthless, hope you're doing well, man. You doing okay since you've what are the phrases? Climbed over the hill. Is that what they say for getting old? It's over the hill, right? That's what they say, right? Hanging tight and locking in, that's right. Predict I get it at 81.91. That would be... I would milk the living daylights out of that clip. That would be so sick. 35 and my knees are old. That's right. Alright, gamers! Let's embark on this journey. The first... I'm not going to say it yet, because it's not true yet. The potential first over odds Lugia of the entire challenge is on the horizon in SoulSilver. Wild times are ahead. I say it's wild times ahead because we're actually going to get the shiny... It's in the script to get the shiny before we hit odds. I don't write the rules. That's just how it is. Are, like, none of those sound alerts working? I'm not hearing them. And I apologize if they're not. They're not working? Man! I don't know what to do about that. I'ma have to dig into that one. I gotta say him now. This guy stinks! And I can't even try to perform the Michael Scott one because it's just so good. It's so next level. I'm sorry, baby girl. You wasted your channel points. I apologize. Maybe the Legendary X can refund you 2 Sound Redemptions worth of channel points while I dig in to the reason why it's not working. Is the volume still good? For some reason, I'm really, like, paranoid about the music levels not being good. Wear the shiny Lugia hat! Right out of the gate. You'll love to see it. As you can see, I'm on theme 2. Got Lugia. Can't refund the sound redeems? Those are just automatically whisked away. Really? Lame. What the heck? Well, I'll pull up the soundboard dashboard thingy here in a minute, and I'll make sure that those particular sound bites get played. I promise. I'm giving my PC a second to, like, live its life before I completely wreck its day by opening up another tab. Oh, you did redeem them. Sweet, let's go. Let us bless Ruthless with, Bidoof Bucks. Also, decided to try something different with the music tonight. I took every single original, Pokemon soundtrack that I own on iTunes and just dumped it into a playlist, and we're just shuffling it up. A mixed bag of actual Pokemon video game music. Figured you couldn't really go wrong with that, you know? Everything from the last 3 months to just Ruthless, or like everybody? Oh boy. Or nor. You live and you learn. I will just, everybody's crazy. I will just go ahead and say now, though, that with that being said, if anybody redeems a onesie tonight, I will not wear it. Because you didn't rightfully earn it. Haha. Also, come on, you can't make me wear a onesie while I go over odds. That's crazy. I'll probably stop streaming forever. And in terms of the sub goals and the super chat goals on YouTube, as far as the packs are concerned, we do have Mega Evolution on hand to open up if we hit some goals. Only refunded yourself 1K. Not the mod nerf. That's crazy. So, a couple reminders for the Pokemon community. Mega Evolution does officially drop tomorrow. And GameStops in-store are supposed to start having the Miraidon and Koraidon shiny code to give away, as well as a Pokemon card promo, I think, with purchases in-store. Apparently, I've seen online, I don't know how true this is everywhere, but apparently people are starting to line up at GameStops already, which is absolutely insane. Got your code early today? Let's go. I really hope I can get one tomorrow. Really, really hope. I'm playing Mega Venusaur today. Doing the jungle dumps. Let's go. Love to see it. Out of the corner of my eye, I swore that was a shiny. I was about ready to lose it. Mega Lucario. Oh yeah, that's right. Duh, that checks out. Yeah, the set dropped on TCG Live today, didn't it? Totally forgot. The only good news in the Pokemon community lately? You're not very wrong, unfortunately. Yeah, it does suck that it's version dependent, yeah. So I really hope I can sweet talk my GameStop employee into giving me 2. And if they, for some reason, some GameStop employees just straight up don't care and they'll give you like a stack. If that happens, I'll be doing giveaways. Midnight, I hope the same for you too, because that would suck. That would suck to have to be aware of your booster box just sitting by its lonesome. Your GameStop gave you 2? Let's go. Shout out to that GameStop employee. Take my son in with me. He'll be at school likely when I'm going to go check, but I could go check again after school. Just get all the codes. Round up all the codes on the block. Already enlisted your friend to come watch your doorstep? You got to. Yeah, you got to. Your GameStop employees are your friends? Let's go. That's... You got it in the bag there. That's the way to go. I need to befriend my local GameStop employees. For real. That's what's up. Got Zeke's and PC pre-orders to look forward to. Nice, yeah. I've got We went, Henry and I went and picked up some stuff from Zeke's today. I've got stuff coming from SideQuest. I think I can say this. I have stuff coming from Pokemon. And then the Pokemon Center ETBs, which I don't think I'll open, because we were just able to get one of, right? I think. Hoping someone can grab extras. I'll definitely keep you updated on what I'm able to get. I don't know, sometimes the employees in our area are like really stingy about stuff, so we'll see. We'll see how the vibes are tomorrow. If they even have them. Didn't close? Yeah, that's a bummer. One of each ETB. That's right. Yep. Okay. No, Crusher, that's my hope too. I would ideally like 2 of them for both copies. But we'll see. I'll be happy. I'll be plenty happy and satisfied if I just get 1. But I would like 2. Getting it Saturday after work. Yeah, that's fair. Going to fix it up and mod it? Nice, Raid Demon. Very nice. One of each ETB they get here tomorrow, and the booster boxes from Zeke's. Right on, dude. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Let me see what I can do for you. Alright, gamer. Alright. No worries if not, though. By all means. This just reminds me of a few years ago when the GameStops had the shiny Zacian and Zamazenta codes. Cam, what's up, gamer? How we doing? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Happy Thursday. I'm gonna readjust this webcam 3DS. It's remained out of focus for a hot minute. Trying to get back into Pokemon, that's valid, yeah. That's a vibe. Including and especially the TCG, for me personally. Been playing too much One Piece, alright. Right on. Been enjoying it? Obviously, probably the answer is yes, but... Ruthless, which game are you guys on now? Platinum, okay. I was gonna say, I remember you talking about it the last time you made a stream, but I couldn't remember which game it was. Platinum. What a good one. Such a good one. Haven't touched the game since NAIC. That's so fair. I'm just not super into the format right now, personally. So I haven't been playing it very much. I'm going to Milwaukee. I don't know what I'm gonna play, but we're gonna coast and go for the vibes. Every person playing Megas. Is Milwaukee Mega format? Yep. Sure is. It slides right into legality. Frenzied gouging for 3 prizes. That's right. You know what? I totally spaced on the fact that there were 3 prizes. That's actually crazy. Lucario, nice. Okay. Miles, what's up, gamer? Happy Thursday. Ready to embark on the journey to go on over odds? No, I'm just kidding. That's actually not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. This baby's going to fly in at the 11th hour, just under odds, beautifully. How many shinies have you missed so far? 3.5. Yep. You won't go over odds. That's what I'm talking about. Play Moon with Mega Gengar. Mega Gengar is promising, for sure. Yeah, the half shiny was crazy. Yeah, very rare. And then I reset over it. Right at odds. That would be really sick. I would be perfectly okay with that. Mega Gengar could be my return. It's true. With a Moon Poison package. Wrapped up and bundled all nice. I have to give it a shot, you know? Waiting for Mega Bidoof. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, you know me too well. Read me like a book. You have a disgusting list you've cooked up for Mega Gengi. I believe it. Yep. I believe the word on the street. Shiny Gigantamax Alpha Mega Gengar. I think that's just also known as God. A lot of the cards are Mimi from Mega Evolution or the next set. Oh, also speaking of next set, reminds me who all capitalized on the Mega Charizard X Ultra Premium Collection today. I chose not to join the queue for some reason. I want that UPC. I eventually plan to get it somehow. I saw it went live today, and I'm like, I don't feel like waiting in the queue for an hour and a half or more today. So I didn't. I passed, willingly. Nub Crusher, did I say Gengar? Did I really say Gengar? That's crazy. Cam, you got it? Nice. Nice. GG's. You seen the Goldengo? That's just gambling Pidgeot? No. Midnight, you got in very early? Let's go. Huge win. Only waited like 10 minutes? That's crazy. That's unheard of. No, Crusher, I can't believe I did that. Bidoof! I'm Gengar brainwashed. Flip till tails, and you take whatever cards you want that you flipped heads. Wait, what? What? Only waited like 30 minutes. 20 minutes late into queue. Wow, dang. Maybe I should have jumped in. I saw the notifications come up on my phone, and I was like, no, not today. Not today. Flip 10 heads, you just pick 10 cards you want? That's bizarre. Just like off the top of the deck, or what? So they're random, or you, like, go search them out? That's my hope, Midnight. I'm also banking on the fact that I might be able to get one from either Zeke's or SideQuest. You search them out? What? That's crazy. Jay Hari made it through, got the error 17. No, that I think is the worst. When you actually made it all the way through the queue and then it like errors out, or you get like IP banned. That's the utmost frustrating or frustration with the whole queue experience. Obviously, the downside is you flip tails immediately and get nothing. Yeah, true. But think of the rewards. Exactly. Must have typed in your stuff wrong or something. Oh, that's such a bummer. I'm sorry you wasted your life away today to fail. There's probably a better way to say that, but, you know, this is the harsh reality. YouTube chat like the Wild West, bro. Yeah, there's tumbleweeds over there for sure. Yep. The YouTube stream is not cooking right yet. You can tell that YouTube's not really pushing it out onto the feed. It'd be like that sometimes. Is that a Bramblin? Real. I didn't want the UPC anyway. It's the most copium I've heard in a long time. I didn't even want it. Yeah, good. Good, I'm glad. I'm glad I didn't. Dodged a bullet, frankly, on that one. Sheesh. Heard that product is going to be stupid. The algorithm isn't algorithming. Yes, true. Absolutely. Texted me the Goldango, let's go. That's coming out in a forthcoming set. The baby dingus. Oh, it's out right now. Oh, dang. I'm so, like, brain dead. In terms of what's out right now. Did that not work either? Why are none of these, the entire sound thing's just not working. But I got you. That's annoying, though, because I don't know how to fix that. It just, like, it breaks, and then it fixes itself, and then it continues that cycle. YouTube, make the stream active, pretty please. Thank you. Thank you for sweet-talking the YouTube algorithm. I hope it works. There's that energy we need. Shiny Lugia is not going to show up without some good energy. Rogue decks are gonna be absolutely goofy. The ladder's gonna be like no man's land. Ruthless out there just gunslinging all day long. What a time to be alive. Sums up the local meta for the next month. Real. Bunch of clowning. A 1 prize Steelix that hits for 240 if you have 6 prizes. As an early attacker for metal decks. Yeah, that's pretty wild. Do you know what the energy cost is for the attack? Either way, 240 right out of the gate is pretty wild. One energy? Dude, what? That's crazy. What is happening? Oh, it's 2 colorless? Okay. Still, that's pretty good. That's crazy. Dubs, yo. You're not attacking turn 1. Yeah, true. Yeah. Play Thumpalanche to Milwaukee? Alright, you've got my attention. If I truly don't care as much as I say I do, or don't, then I should just fully commit. But I feel like if I'm gonna fully commit to something that's, like, not, super meta, I gotta have a deck that's just, like, attached to my personality, and that would be Typhlosion, probably. Playing your skate daily challenges, then you'll be a little bit more active. Origin, you're good. No worries. No worries, gamer. Skate the night away. And I'll just continue, crawling towards full odds. Or for Alligator, true. I do have some play stamp promos of those. So, I mean, could do that. Just slap down energy control, Lugia EX. Just full meme. We will not be making it to odds. Refuse to believe it. That's what I'm talking about. Fully rocked out. Drip for a meta deck like Pult. They flip over Onyx. People, every one of my opponents has to read the card. What the hell is that? Is that an Onyx? Mega Abomasnow deck? That's awesome. I love that for Abomasnow. It's the homie's time to shine. The full 6 hundo? Bro, that's wild. Homie just out here making people flip their tables over. For real. Play the secret box of pulling coffee and cards. True. Could be extra special. Go digging through my bulk for a bunch of 4 retreat cost monsters. Big Thumpalanche? What? Alright, I probably should start reading some Pokemon cards. Paying a little bit more attention. Waiting for the day they announce Mega Flygon. You and me both. For real. They have to, right? They have to give the people what they want. The Wild West right now, and I got so many guns. I believe it. I believe it, gamer. Have to be getting Mega Blastoise in the 3rd Mega set? You'd think, right? What if they just leave Blastoise out? Bring back Wacky Deck Wednesday. See, now that's something I can actually get on board with. Like, at a bare minimum, if I'm going to play any TCG, it could be Wacky Deck Wednesday. Let me slide back into a at least semi-consistent streaming schedule, and then we'll chalk it up. I can get on board with that. Wacky Deck Wednesday was always a good time. PB Jackson, what's up, gamer? Happy Thursday. Welcome on in. Yep, we got Venusaur in the first one, Zard in the second one. Big Man Blastoise is left for dead. Confirmed. Get all the energies back with Kyogre, that's crazy. Is there more than Wednesday for Wacky Decks? You're not wrong, yeah. Wacky Deck Wednesday is what drew you in as a viewer? Ah, interesting. Wacky Deck 2026. It's Year of the Wacky Decks, gamers. Non-stop streamathon all year. Misplace your maximum belt? Dang. Hate when that happens. Didn't really care when I played in tournaments. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't ride that out very long. It was fun for a little while, but... Should be Obama now. It sounds like you guys have no shortage of potential candidates if and when we bring back some iteration of the Wacky Deck streams. Giant personality. Yeah, yep. Hey, I appreciate that. A Sarah-Ledge list, you say? You've piqued my interest. Seeing you're an over-the-top energy guy, but wacky streams locked you in. Okay. Well, I appreciate it. Thanks for sticking around, being the #1 hater. It means the world to me. If you're gonna do tournaments online or something, we can make you spin a wheel. So that's the thing. I think we're gonna do it a little bit differently. Instead of me just having like a text file of a list of decks, we just keep adding them to a wheel, and then every Wednesday or something, we just start spinning the wheel. Implement some sort of rule like Azul has for his dude streams, where like he keeps playing the deck until he loses. I would probably make it at like a minimum of 2 games or something, and then respin the wheel, something like that. Or have stream vote. Yeah, something like that for sure. Ripping the wheel of memes. That's what I'm saying, man. That could be fun. I like that. Wacky Wheel Wednesdays. Yo. All right, now we're cooking. The stove is on. Oven's preheated. Now we're talking. Wacky Wheel Wednesday, dude. All right, that kind of slaps. Big shout out to Midnight for that one. That's a good one. You can have that one free of charge. Nah, let me know what your price is. DM me the price. Because that's a good one. That's a banger. May not shock you, but Guardy's still doing good posts. Yeah, I hate it. I hate it, Cam. Good way to get all the wacky suggestions in there at once, too. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Definitely agree. That's worth at least 4 toes. Yeah, that's almost an entire foot worth for sure. We can work out a deal. See, I rely on you guys, because I very rarely think of stuff like this, because like I said, I'm not very creative. The wheels just aren't turning a whole lot up here, you know? They're just slowly grinding. Wacky Wheel Wednesday, though? That goes crazy. That's huge. Turtle! Want some, gamer? Hype for the wacky... I'm kind of hyped for the wacky wheel, too, yeah. I'm pretty hyped. It's a really good idea. Never ask for a price higher than the occasional doggo cam. We gotta wait until... we gotta wait until I'm not dual hunting, because the dog cam is actually the webcam that is being used for this 3DS right now. I walked my fish down to the burger shop because he forgot to fold his dishes. Yeah, that checks out. It'd be like that sometimes. Hate when that happens. The chat on YouTube had you lonely. Yeah, that's no surprise. That checks out. Wally walked by. He's there. He's chilling. I can see if I can convince him to come over here. Wally's really weird. Like, he knows when a camera's involved. Like, if you're about to take out your phone and take a picture of him, he gets shy and, like, hides away from it. He gets really weird about it. It's really funny. He doesn't like to have his picture taken. YouTuber? I hardly know her. That's right. It's like a second date kind of thing. Origin, did you complete your skate daily challenges? She knew when pictures are coming. Yeah, I swear, it's like... He'll be in, like, the cutest laying down position or something, like on the stairs, and the second I have my phone out, he'll, like, get up and walk away. Or just turn his head or something. Dang it, man. He knows. Every single time. Sarah Ledge has been seeing success. Yeah, that's on the radar for sure. Yep. I call this deck Sarah Ledge EX and his pet rocks with the Lunatone Soul Rock package. Not trying to be blasted on the internet. Yeah, he's not about the social media life for sure. Yep. Hope I get HGSS Lugia first. Me too. Yep, because that's the one that's approaching odds. So yeah, I'm in the same boat. Didn't smell like it was color purple, but smelled more like the letter Z. Yeah. That'll get you. I mean, that's fair. I'm surprised you're not still sitting there. That's a doozy for sure. Just like the color of these Lugias. Dogfeet, what's up, gamer? Yo, I appreciate it. I appreciate you pausing the doom scroll to say hello. That means the world. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Have you hurt my brain yet? No, I'm actually in that kind of mood right now, so I'm kind of just playing along with it. I read the first message, and it took like 1 second for it to not make sense. I'm like, all right, I got it. Shiny Lugia hat protect. Yeah, this is actually tinfoil lined. Yeah, so we're chilling. No serious damage can be done to the noodle. Yep. Just in case anybody was concerned. I was tomorrow, but then I had something coming down, so I left. Should have stayed. That was your mistake. I'll get you every time. Well, you live and learn. You know? Dope hat. Yo, I appreciate it. We gotta do whatever we can to try to summon the shiny Lugia before we hit odds in SoulSilver. Until it starts heating up and cooks his brain. Yeah, true. Yep. It's very well insulated, so once the noodle starts cooking a little bit, it gets warm in there. I used to eat tacos. I still do, but I used to also. Yeah, same. Yesterday, today, too. You need everyone to lock in. Squeeze real tight, lock in. Yep. Gamer mode on. Anyone smell Lugia turning red in the next 5 resets? Yeah. Yep. Yep. Spirit Bomb? Yep. Those are the vibes we're looking for. Yes. Yes. For real. More of a tomorrow last year person. Yeah. I know a couple people like you. Just got over COVID. Played a bunch of games the entire time. Let's go. Yeah, we take those wins, for sure. Yep. Being sick obviously sucks, but seizing the opportunity to catch up on some games, that's what's up. I'm glad it ended up being a not so bad, but also glad to hear you're doing better. Beat Minish Cap, let's go. That's what's up. That's awesome. What is today, but yesterday's tomorrow? Yeah. So real. You're so real for that one. I have that on a sign above my toilet. Yep. Gets me thinking. An escalator can never break. Can only become stairs. Truly inspirational. Yep. Just keep that in mind. next time things aren't going so well. Not beat, but finished. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's still sick, though. Today's a gift, that's why it's called the present. Now, that is actually very real and awesome. I like that. Live, laugh, love, yesterday's tomorrow. Godspeed, only focused on the past. Dwindle on the mistakes of your past. Kung Fu Panda got you. Hey, some of those movies are just tossing out bangers, for real. It is a gift because you had Taco Bell for dinner. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a gift for sure. Live, laugh, shiny Lugia. Right here, am I right? One of these times, man. One of these times. K-pop Demon Hunters, I have not indulged yet, but I've literally only heard great things. Any suggestions on where to start for Pokemon? Ooh. Unfortunately, with like the market of the games, whatever you can get your hands on. It could be the newer ones, I think, are fine to play. If you have access to any of the games, via whatever means you have at your fingertips, I will always be, a Heart Gold, Soul Silver purist. And think they're some of the best games ever. After trying looking yesterday to see if Red will Lugia, I'd tried that, but it just hasn't worked yet. Go to internet, get game, profit. I, in my position, can't recommend that, but, you know, I have heard that if that's how it were to work, yes, it would, yep. Jokingly download. Just see what happens, you know? See what happens. Yeah, absolutely. You take it easy as well. I hope you have a great night. Thank you for stopping by, chatting. Always good to see you. Take it easy, gamer. In Minecraft. Of course, yep. Yep. Mods. Yeah, Minecraft mods. Yep. Man. I thought I caught a whiff of a shiny Lugia, but must have gone away. Something. Buy them with Robux? Yeah. With mom and dad's credit card. Ooh, we're, I didn't realize we are creeping up on those odds there. They are inevitable. I think it was just a fart I caught a whiff of. It might have been. Wally has been known to rip a mean one, for sure. No joke. Not one to always blame it on the dog, but you know. He's a real gamer. Calling under odds still. I appreciate the The enthusiasm. Maybe it was a fart from Lugia. True. Could have been. I guess we'll find out. You can rip mean ones if I ask nicely. What if I want to ask aggressively? Not religion, but dubs and under octons. Hey, I mean, I've just been over here proving that we can pull it off time and time again. This is the one time we're slipping up a little bit, alright? At least I've given you reason to believe. It won't be as stinky. Well, that's kind of lame. Yeah, walleyes are no joke, seriously. It's always like when we're getting ready for bed or something, too. Because I sleep with a fan on, so it just, like, blows it right in my face. Like, damn it. Man, that's brutal. Just gas out the whole room. If it ain't stinky, I don't want it. Exactly. Words to live by. Find me in the recommendeds? Yo, let's go. What's up? Welcome on in. I appreciate you dropping by. We are shiny. We're currently shiny hunting Lugia in SoulSilver and Gold. For I have tasked myself the challenge of catching shiny Lugia in every game it's available in. I currently have 6 out of the 11. And SoulSilver is about to be the first one to hit odds. Popped up in the recommendeds, though? Wow, that's crazy. I appreciate that. I didn't think Twitch would ever put me in the recommended channels. That's wild. Under 100 till we hit odds? Yeah. Yeah, we're creeping up. It's getting scary. Yeah, that's always cool to hear stuff like that. Or when somebody's on, like, the YouTube stream, they're like, oh, I stopped doom scrolling, and I enjoy it here. I'm like, whoa, that, like, in today's world, that means a lot. That's huge. I think it's because of the gorgeous mustache. I do have the mustache tag on the stream, so that might check out. Watch a lot of Pokemon-related content. Let's go. That's what's up. I happen to try to provide a lot of Pokemon content. IB, what's up, gamer? How we doing? Good to see ya. Hope you're doing well. I make you doom scroll. I'm the reason for your doom scrolling. Hey, you know, somebody's got to do it. Happy to help. I got you. #1 Pokemon pinball streamer. I was top of the chart. Yeah, I don't mean to brag, but at one point in time. That doesn't mean I was the best pinball player, but probably the #1 pinball streamer for a short moment. Yep. Word on the street is that for the 2-year streamiversary coming up in October, there might be some more pinball action. That's just what I heard. Ban Turtle. You're bored? Well, we're about to hit odds. Favorite games are Pinball and Unite. True. World's 2025 Pokemon Pinball Champion. Seriously. Those are chat. Yeah, it's actually very tricky to like get a grip on. There's a lot to that game. Let's be honest, that was basically just button mashing when we were playing it on stream, but it was a really good time nonetheless. Pokemon Pinball is actually, is pretty complex underneath the hood. Favorite subject in school is discrete math. I did take it, yep. Pretty's good at Pokemon TCG game. That's also a difficult game. Also a difficult one. Very tired and very drained. Work has been killing you lately. New kids in your room. They're high maintenance. Ah. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope, hope that irons itself out. Even Dark Soul players running fear at the timing needed for Pokemon, but yeah, seriously. They're like, I can muscle memory, dodge mechanics, night and day. But when it comes to that left pocket on Pokemon Pinball, yeah, I'm cooked. Pack it up. Done with your daily challenges? Let's go. Oh yeah, it's Thursday Night Football. Yeah. Setting up for an exciting ending. I'm intrigued. 90 more encounters, man. About to hit our first odds. Rhythm Heaven speedrunners run at the timing needed for Pokemon Pinball. So real. Exactly. It's on a whole other level, for sure. Stopped watching because it looked one-sided. Dang. Rip. So you get the more difficult ones handed to you? Yeah, it's a rough position. It's like an honor and a privilege to be like the most experienced. Or the best at like handling situations or something, but you will get the brunt of it for sure. When you go in with scratches, ugh, yeah, that's rough. I'm sorry to hear that. That's definitely rough. That's like a whole other level of difficult to deal with, for sure. Cards are driving to tie, dang. Can you add cheeseburger? Yeah. Yep. If you actually just head to your local cheeseburger distributor, I think they should have one on hand for you. Yep, I checked. Seattle up 2013, so they just literally need the one score to tie it. Got it. Because nobody actually goes for a two-pointer. Arizona with a whole minute left? Sheesh. We have cheeseburger at home? True. Yeah, that's right, yep. You're right, we do have cheeseburger at home. Check underneath the stove. There's been one thawing out under there for a little while. Greninja? Greninja's a good answer. Greninja's actually a really good answer. I haven't thought about Gen 6 in a minute. This fan that I have on the desk next to me is like turning my eyeballs into a desert, but I don't want to turn it off. Sylveon? Yeah, yep. Sylveon's a good one as well. Also very high up there in my my rankings as well. Shall also put your best foot forward. Even that's the spirit. They don't really hurt much. Just keep rolling with the punches, literally. You got this. You got this. One day at a time. Eyes drought so much we need to stay close. Yeah, seriously. Yeah, that's like those are words to live by, for real. It's rough. It's a rough life to live sometimes, but, you know, we get by. For 2 weeks now. Guys at work can't believe I'm still doing it. Yeah, there's a lot of people that are like, "Wow, you're still hunting this?" Yeah, with 1 in 8,192 odds. Yep. It's not very statistically unlikely for me to still be hunting. SoulSilver being an all-time fave, though, that's what's up. Same here. Start crying, that'll help your eyes. As soon as we hit 8192 in SoulSilver, that might just happen. Yep. I think that'll just happen. Us sweaty guys need fans? Yeah, seriously. At all times. Desk fan on at all times, get too hot too quickly. Same. Yep. I'm just like existentially sweaty. Sucks. Joke's on you, I'm always crying. You guys can't tell that I'm bawling my eyes out right now? Am I doing that good of a job of hiding it? That's crazy. Favorite Pokemon type? I probably have to go with Ghost. Banger alert. 3rd through 5th. Could yeet most of them. That's good at least, yeah. Any much older than that, they could probably start doing some serious damage, but yeah, you should be right in the safe zone, IB. Palms are sweaty, mom spaghetti. Seriously, yeah. Yep. That's what I'm feeling. Huge fan of Ghost and Ice. Both great ones, for sure. Not the biggest fan of Frozlast. I mean, that's fair. That's definitely valid. Yep. That one checks out. Yeah, Ice is a cool one. I don't really think about Ice that much. Oh, not supposed to cry right now. Sorry. I'll do my best to get my act together. But the bigger that number gets over there on that there copy of SoulSilver, you know, the sadder I get. G Dane, yo, what's up, gamer? Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Welcome on in. Hope you're having an awesome Thursday. Oh no, not the 1 bit at a time. Please don't. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate it. But my god, here we go. Way to, I have a bunch of new people joining the streams right now. Way to drive them away by hearing that notification for an hour straight. Good looking out, homie. Like, oh, we can't have these streams getting too big. Yep. Gotta drive the new people out. Thank you for the bits, though, gamer. I appreciate it. Your money is always welcome here. I don't care what they say. Switch from new 3DS XL to DS Lite because my arms were going numb for hours restarting. That is, that's a vibe. That's funny. Platinum Candace ruined it for me with a snow warning, Obama Snow combo. Disliked it by association. Yeah, that's definitely valid. Definitely valid, for sure. That'll do it. You're all out? Oh, dang it. You hate to see it. Nice try, though. I mean, good effort. Is a 5th grader and is the scratcher? Oh yeah, the scratching would be a little tough to deal with for sure. That's pretty, that's brutal. So glad to see someone hunting your favorite legendary. Let's go. One of my favorite Pokemon of all time in general. Absolutely adore Lugia. Actually, since you are new here, that's, actually, it's a whole challenge that I've tasked myself with, where my goal is to catch shiny Lugia in every single game it's available in, and I currently have 6 of the 11. So we're making good progress. I started it this year, and we're moving along. Thank you, Midnight. If only you could see his face. No, that's probably a good thing, actually. Been thinking about becoming a VTuber. This is a good intro to it. So far, the craziest hunt we've had is in Heart Gold. We ended up snagging that shiny in 429 encounters. Absolutely crazy. Was there just a follower notification? Shadowed Ninja, sorry, the follow notification got covered up. I apologize. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in, gamer. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, the 429 hype. That's what the little 429 is in the corner. I'm still debating making a video strictly for the Heart Gold hunt, because that one was just so crazy. Can't just skip over the fact that that one was so wild. Max Laro's hype, let's go. Heck yeah. Love to hear it. You're the middle child and they scratched? Oh, dang. Yeah, well, at least you're prepared then, I guess. At least you got that. Gotta love those crazy early shine. Yeah, seriously. That one really caught me off guard. As one might expect. That was just, yeah, it was wild. It was wild. I think the biggest thing that threw me off was, I've also kind of been playing through the stories on these games subsequently. So I, like, wasn't fully ready to start a new game yet. So the shiny showed up, and I'm like, oh, I'm obviously super thrilled that that showed up in so little encounters, but I'm super not ready to start a whole new title yet. That's crazy. But it's all good. We made it work. And here we are. Thanks again to YeTurtle for the generous amount of single donation of bits. Appreciate you, gamer. Definitely did it that way for no reason other than to just be generous. Definitely no other reason behind it at all. $81.28, man. We're creeping closer and closer. Should I have a redemption that I have to eat a spoonful of wasabi? Yeah, that sounds brilliant. That's probably the best idea I've heard in like an entire year, actually. I'm gonna jot that one down. #1 bit troll. Actually, was it Miles? I think it was Miles that has done that twice, and Miles did it for like a long time. Miles was the first one that did it. The single bit donations. Johto is just the best the series can offer. I'm so with you there. Seriously. I am an absolute Johto stan. I adore Gen 2 with my whole heart, and the movie 2000 has a very special place in my heart. I agree so much. 2000 is actually one of the primary reasons why I fell in love with Lugia in the first place. And then once you learn about, like, Lugia's creation lore, and learn that Lugia was, like, specifically created for the movie 2000 only, and then wasn't actually supposed to exist past the film. Oh, it wasn't Miles? Who was it? Who did the single-bit donations? I thought it was Miles. Man, I don't remember. No, it's not It wasn't Jahar. No. Turtle, that's the second time you've done that? Triple feature of the first 3 movies on the Pokemon YouTube channel this past weekend. I saw that they posted it, and I had to resist. It wasn't Yushari, nope. It's somebody that's been around for a while. That's why I thought it was Miles. Man, who was it? I don't remember. Watch all 3 multiple times. Time well spent. Absolutely worth it. I do like that Pokemon is slowly rolling things out to their YouTube channel. Big fan of more accessibility to the anime and the movies. Don't think the third one holds up. That's fair. Sure it wasn't J-Hard? No, it wasn't J-Hard. Should have a redemption that makes it so you gotta put Subway Surfers gameplay up and or Minecraft parkour. We'll be watching on Twitch if I did this. I did it at one point. Voluntarily, actually. Yep. Tested it out. But ultimately, at the end of the day, my computer just hated every second of it. And it ended up looking worse than it did good. So we had to can that idea. There was a point in time where we had Subway Surfers and Minecraft parkour. Not at the same time, but we've done them both. Minecraft parkour was the go-to. Did my mom do it at all? Probably, yeah. Little of this, little of that, yep. Real quick, though, check out this shiny Lugia. It's pretty sweet. Dang it. Okay. It was worth a shot. Did sadly become addictive to watch. Yeah, so many people were like, wait, what just happened? I was too busy watching the Minecraft parkour. Your son enjoyed the third one when they uploaded it. It's got a good story. I feel like it's kind of hard for some people to follow, but I enjoyed it overall. Yeah, it wasn't J-Har. No. Gotta act like it. Yeah, I don't even want the shiny, actually. Because then I have to start another game. And let's be real, like, I'm not ready for that. I don't want to do that even at all. Man, it'd be a real big bummer if the shiny just showed up. That'd put a fork in all my plans, you know what I'm saying? Shinies are kind of overrated, actually. Like, what's the deal with shiny Pokemon? It's literally just a different color. Like, who cares? Somebody picked up the wrong crayon. Alright, just checking. Third one was the Entei thing? Yeah, yep. It sure was. You know what they say, though? It's actually a fact that blue on Lugia looks better than red. Alright. Wasn't even trying to shiny hunt it, funnily enough. Trying to catch it in a Great Ball for a haha funny color combination. Running out of Great Ball, knocking itself out, got mad, started calling it a bad blue Mew eventually. Instant shiny, that's awesome. Let's go. Let's go. Wear the Lugia hat? We're going to the Blugia. Seems fitting, honestly. Who then? That's what I'm trying to figure out. All right, it's only fitting to wear what is actually trendy. The most common thing known to my streams. Old Lugia. You know, because we don't want the red one. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Get that out of here. Any idea you had of like a reddish tinted Lugia, be gone with it. Nobody wants that. That'd be lame. I already have too many of them, you know? Like, yeah. I'm just absolutely bogged down with shiny Lugias. I don't need another one. Trying to think of other long-term views. Yeah, I can't freaking remember, man. Was it Tobiscus? It might have been Tobiscus, actually. We need the counterfeit green Lugia? True. True, that actually might go pretty hard, actually. I think it was Tobiscus, yeah. It was Tobes. So a year from now, when Gen 10 is out, are we immediately shiny hunting Lugia? Assuming they don't shiny lock it, like they did in Scarlet and Violet, abso-fruitly we are. Yeah, we'll just keep tacking them on, for sure. Alexander the Great's conquest. Paints the other side of the story, aka the victims of the conquest. Cities he took over. Nice, IB. Let's go. That should be sick. Tobiscus, that's right. Yes, there's the lore. There we got it. Yep. There it is. Shiny Lugia and Pokemon Hydrogen and Pokemon Nitrogen. Yep. Every last one of them. Because you're trying to reverse psychology, the psychology that you're trying to reverse, but now you're reversing the psychology. Well, that's the goal, right? We don't want red. We're just trying to find the right blue. Yeah, just a slightly off hint of blue. Yeah. It would really be a huge downer if a red Lugia showed up right now. That would just... like, how lame. I would definitely pull the old 1-2 PokeDubz reset over it, for sure. Yep. We would Meryl the living heck out of that red Lugia. So fast. Look at Dubs remembering all his viewers. Hey, you know, the people that hang around, I'm never gonna forget you. It's why I'm here. Origin eats Meltan. No, actually, nope, not familiar. Doesn't ring any bells. Sorry. Sorry, gamer. Check it. Dang it, man. Wasn't the right blue. Still on the search. Banger alert. Just trying to find out what to be known for. Probably being banned, I guess. Or Taco Bell consumption. One of the two. Those are just the first things that come to my mind. Emerald has a cloning glitch. Get more Master Balls, so now don't have to risk Mew pulling Explosion from Metronome. Yo. That's it. Yeah, that's a valid concern. Yeah, that would suck. That would be big sad. For sure. Forgot that was a possibility, even. That's crazy. Good old Metronome. Combat tutorial built into the game. Nice. Epic NPC moment that gives some emotion into it. Okay. The opportunity to adopt an NPC. Very nice. Very nice. I'm super here for NPC inclusion. Over Taco Bell. Yeah, I mean, those are two pretty good... Those are two pretty cool things to be known for, Turtle. I'm just saying. You said this was an emerald? Yeah, emerald. Nice. Did you just, like, stumble upon it? Or, like, in-game? Or did you read it somewhere or something? Imagine being the person that, like, stumbled upon glitches in-game, and you're able to, like, replicate it and stuff. How, like, cool of a feeling that would be. Found a video on how to do it. Nice. All right. Nice. And it wasn't that difficult to pull off. Very nice. That's pretty surprising, actually. A lot of those are, I've personally, and I'm being completely honest here, I've personally never tried any of them, but from what I've seen or heard, they're typically, like, pretty complex or difficult to pull off. So that's pretty fascinating. Don't have enough people to battle. Magic Awakening. Is orphaned. Okay, dang. Dang. Six Mons, 2 under level 50, a Master Ball, and access to the Battle Frontier is what you need. Erica, yo, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. It's very kind. I hope you're having an amazing Thursday. Thank you for the luck. I'm gonna harness all of that luck. I'm gonna take all of it that I can get as we slowly approach hitting odds in SoulSilver. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. 8191. Oh, that'd be so sick. I'm crossing my fingers. That'd be like one of the most legendary ways you could go under odds. Literally one encounter under odds. Cross your toes so you know it comes true. I can't, yeah. Not flexible enough. I had to do more stretches or something. Get both Groudon and Kyogre and Emerald, right? I think so. Actually, I don't for sure know the answer to that. I'm not gonna lie. Rich guy over here still has his toes. Just over here bragging about how many toes you have. Jeez. Rude. Some people aren't as fortunate, okay? Rich guy? It's crazy. Taking over the city. Could adopt because they find her. Very nice. Very nice, IB. You can Nub Crusher? Okay. I thought I had remembered it being yes, but I wasn't for sure on that one. How does this guy have all 8 toes? Lucky? Dang. Built different. You can now shiny hunt him because Master Ball glitch. Let's go! Huge wins. Great shinies, too. You're Australian, so you can tell me the future. I'll get the shiny soon. I appreciate that. It's always the Aussies looking out, you know? I really appreciate that. Good looking out, mate. How do you feel about the new looking code cards? It caught me off guard when I opened up a pack with my son today. I definitely forgot that that was going to be a thing. Yeah. Not opposed to it, though. I think they look okay. Well, Super Justin, happy Friday to you. That's awesome. Living in the future and all. Is there any way you can spare a toe or two for us less fortunate? Ooh. Yeah. See, but then I would become less fortunate, and that's just, like, who... What problem is that really solving, you know? Kind of thing, so... Sorry. It's just gotta be a lose-lose out here. Win-lose, sorry. I'm winning. You are absolutely at a loss. It was a cute video, but thank you. Thank you. I was like, oh, that'd be a good way to kick off the new set. A little pack battle. You get 5 toes, I keep 3. See, I may or may not have a minor in math. That doesn't add up. That doesn't seem good for me. Let me sleep on it, though. We'll see. My soul is slowly departing and just leaving my body as we approach our first hunt to hit odds. I can feel, like, the impending doom just falling on my shoulders. No toeologist. Seems like a bad trade, yeah. Let me check with my other toe guy and see what he thinks of the trade. Use the hot dog like the all that or the Amanda show. Oh my gosh. Absolutely legendary shows. Holy crap. What are we doing for Encounter 8192? Do we have special music or something queued up? Probably should start thinking of that, huh? It's kind of coming up pretty soon. Now he's bragging that he has a toe. You don't have a toe guy? Seriously? You really gotta get your life straightened out. I think what we do is I pause the music and just do some heavy breathing into the microphone. Something like that. And then you can just hear me weeping from afar. I will say, though, I'm just throwing this offer out there to Lugia. Because Lugia was here the last time I did it. If Shiny Lugia shows up before odds, I will attempt another cartwheel. I'll do it. I'll do it again. Yeah, I will. Your toe guy's just an employee at Foot Locker. I mean, meets the minimum requirements. There's no problem with that. Lady Garchomp, what's up, gamer? Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, y'all. We are just about to hit odds for the Shiny Lugia hunt in SoulSilver. How was the stream? Thank you again so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Let me get a... reach over my DS's here. See if I type this right. What were we up to tonight? Welcome on in, gamers. Welcome on. I hope we're having a good, good little pre-Friday. Trying out the Switch too. Let's go. Much better for ski. Yeah, it is. I played it very minimally. I tried it out on a buddy's Switch 2, and it was pretty night and day. Pretty night and day difference. The outbreaks and stuff are just crazy. You can actually see Pokemon from afar. It's wild. That's awesome, though. Super awesome. Congrats on obtaining a Switch 2, by the way. That's huge. Let me see. Put a lot into Rogue Soul Knife eventually. Awakening. Party Alexander's next conquest. Very nice. Special music, it's just all around me are familiar faces. That's pretty good, actually. That's pretty good. Love the hat, Dratini bro. Thank you so much, gamer. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. It's also better for soft resets on BDSP. That's right. Yes, I did see, Wait, did you really, X? That's great. That's wild. Sorry, ADHD moment. I did see people figure out how much time was saved in the BDSP soft resets. It was pretty significant, especially over time. But everybody from the Lady Garchomp raid, thank you so much for stopping in and hanging out. If you have to raid and run, I totally get it. Absolutely get it. Get some sleep, get some water, chill out, vibe. I appreciate it so much. $13,144 resets. Dang. Dang. We got there, though. That's all that matters. Sheesh. Very nice. I'm starting to get a little nervous that this Lugia is going to treat me similarly. To be fair, though, for anybody that's not aware, I'm currently challenging myself to catch Shiny Lugia in every game it's available in. I've got 6 of the 11, and every one has been under odds so far. Some of them disgustingly under odds. So I was due for one to at least hit odds. 16,000 is in my future? That's crazy. That's hater talk if I've ever seen it. That's wild. You're probably right, though. You rolled at 8172 as I was on 8172. That's actually crazy. Yeah. Had to do it in Platinum because you missed the event out of laziness. Relatable. This is why I don't shiny hunt. Gotta head out. Origin, take it easy, gamer. I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good rest of your night, and we'll catch you later. Nice try. Yeah, that was barely even a nice try, honestly. That was pretty lame. I saw that one instantly, that was not a real one. Won't count encounters, won't bother. I'll forget them. That's also fair. If I didn't have buttons on my stream deck that I would push to keep track of it for me, I would very much struggle. But the feeling when you finally get the shiny, it is like none other. It's true. Yes, it is very true. Even if you had one button, you would forget. That's fair. That's fair. That's definitely fair. Want shiny Uxie in Brilliant Diamond? Don't want to grind it. Uxie's your favorite legendary? Nice. Nice. That's an awesome choice. What webcam do I use? This one right here is It's Logitech Brio, if I remember correctly. My face cam is not a webcam, but this one that is looking at this 3DS is a Logitech Brio. Saw a vid yesterday that some guy got it on 26 reset. Yeah, that's unbelievably lucky. Absolutely crazy. Some people are just built different. Should use a stopwatch. Buy time is valid. Yeah, that's fair. You making brownies right now? Can I have some? I hate to ask, but like, I could go for a brownie. New hat, who dis? Lone Star, what's up, gamer? How we doing, dude? Yeah, we're just cultivating the vibes as we are rapidly approaching odds in SoulSilver here. The scary truth is on the horizon. Just Valoranting it up. Nice, nice. Don't announce brownies if there's not enough for the whole stream. True. Yeah. Honestly, rookie mistake. We'll let it slide, but, you know, for next time. You're crushing up Oreos for... Yo, you can't just go flexing the Oreo brownies on us without sharing. That's crazy. Yeah. Lady Garchomp, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I hope you have a great rest of your night. Thank you again so much for the raid. We'll catch you later. Double Lugia. Served to perfection. Something awoke inside of you? That's fair. I'm very dead inside, so... kind of checks out. I'm numb to the number just continually climbing. E-Turtle, yeah, that's true. Yep. I agree. You would share it with her for your coworkers tomorrow. You have a professional development. I'll need a nap or a snack by then. I mean, that's fair. Yeah, we'll let this one slide. That's what Turtle will be known for. Yeah, you're probably right, actually. Yeah. Gamers, we're getting so close. I'm slowly becoming a little bit more defeated. It's only temporary. As soon as we get over the hurdle of 8192, we'll be back to normal feelings. But I was really hoping this one would just show up. Obviously, that's the most obvious statement. Obviously, I was hoping it would show up before odds, but you know what I mean. 8193. I would also take that, yeah. It's like the universe is just trying to prove a point. Like, haha, I'll make you go over odds for one. Dang it, JR beat me too. Be just over odds. Just to prove a point. I'll take it. I'll take it, yep. 8186. Oh, man. We need one of those mallets. We have gravity. True. Yeah, it is free. Yep. They haven't taxed gravity yet. Yet. Big emphasis on that. That was a cool sound. That's the funny thing about this playlist, is I literally just, like, pressed shift and scrolled down every single, Pokemon game soundtrack that I have and just added it to the playlist, so it's not just the songs, it's, like, the sound effects and stuff, too, so you never know what you're gonna get. I think we've got the soundtrack from Black and White, Diamond and Pearl, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Let's Go Pikachu, and Sun and Moon. Those ones for sure. In the mix. Chicken, dog, bark, squeak, milk, soy, waffleton. I was thinking a little bit more to the left, but, you know, to each their own. For sure. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. 8190. Oh, man. Here we go. Just two. Two left. Here we are, gamers. The at odds encounter is on deck. What do we have? Let me have it. It'd be dumb if it was red. No! Just had to go wipe my tears away really quick. It's alright, this is unfamiliar territory, you know? It's alright. It's okay. Yeah, we're gonna be okay. Collectively, we'll be fine. Truly believed it would be red there. Yeah, I had a... Yeah. I had a little funny feeling, too. Bro left to crash out. No, I was just bawling my eyes out. I was more crashing inward. Welcome back, Origin. Sorry to let you down, gamer. Didn't hear any crying? Yeah, I muted. Yep. Yep. Dang. It's okay. Now is the time to lock in more now than ever, you know? You can be vulnerable with us, I think. True. True. Yeah, this is unknown territory. I've never been here before with Lugia hunts. Unfamiliar with this feeling of being how do you say, over odds? This is crazy. This is weird. This just doesn't happen. Weird. Something's wrong. Yeah, something must be wrong with my game. Let's have a bad copy. I should go put it in the microwave for a little bit. Clean it up. Dang, Yee Turtle is so new here that they didn't know how to sidestep Nightbot. That's crazy. Imagine. Imagine being so new, such a newborn baby to the channel, that you don't know how to play nicely with Nightbot. That's wild. It's been 20 minutes max. Yeah, I kind of feel like that too, yeah. Kind of feel like that too. Getting the same feeling. First sandwich got you a Charcadet. Second got you another Charcadet. A Growlithe and a Magmar? Dang. Let's go. Just raking them in. Nightbot's gonna get it. It's a lot of talk. That's a lot of talk. See, IB, now you're out here asking the important questions. Yeah. The ones that the universe truly needs to know. Are the odds actually 1 in 8192? Or are they just 50-50? Yeah, I'm on the 50-50 bandwagon. Yeah, because it just either is or it isn't shiny. That's what I'm saying. 50-50 odds every time, baby. There's a 50% chance I'm gonna cry. Man. I'm gonna lose sleep over this. Truly. I don't know how to handle this. Sorry, guys. You know what it is? You know what it is? I think I know what it is. It's because I took all that time off of streaming after Worlds. Yeah, I'm just not on top of my game. I think that's the problem. A little rusty. I'm not as good at the shiny hunting thing anymore. It's like putting in a USB first try. It either is or it isn't. That's so real. Yep, the USB-A is a 50-50. For real. That's so funny. And you just keep flipping it around. You're like, it's gotta be one of these two sides, right? Technically, it's 50-50, but I failed it 8,192 times. Yes. That checks out. Just not feeling red? That could be. Yeah. I haven't tried talking it over with them yet. Maybe I should do that. Just see what's up, you know? What's on your mind? Why aren't you, you haven't been feeling very red lately. You know, it's been a while. Like, that's not like you. You usually show up red pretty quickly. Like, it's just kind of odd, you know? Something's off. You're not your normal red self. A little concerned. Working tech and I have to do the USB 3 times just to get something plugged in. Yeah, seriously. It's one of these 8 sides of the USB plug. Seriously, it's gotta be. 50-50, just another 4091 attempts. Real. Real. Now that this one's technically over odds, it's gonna be in the tens of thousands. I can feel it in my soul. It's gonna make my stat sheet look so ugly. There's gonna be a bunch of Lugias that are caught in like very reasonable, very admirable numbers, and then there's gonna be just one huge one. I can feel it in my SoulSilver, yeah, exactly. See? There you go. I left the air ball just hanging up there for you guys to complete that one. Should you lace the brownies so you don't have to do more professional development and can just sleep? Something while everyone is cooked? Setting aside the legal concerns with that? Sure. Yeah, why not? Sincerely, Joshua. What's up, gamer? Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Welcome on in. Hope you're having an awesome Thursday. You get 5 more songs. Should karaoke for you? 5 more subs. Oh. I should karaoke? I was hoping opening up Mega Evolution would be enough. I don't think you guys want to hear... You've heard the Rippin' and Sippin' intro. Like, I don't think you want to hear me karaoke anything. Let's be real. Because then for those 5 subscribers, I would lose another 10. That was misleading because that's actually the tone I have for, like, raids and, something else. It's great. What, the little jingle? Karaoke the Pokemon rap? Back in my glory days. Back in my days, I could have done that. Yep. No questions asked. An anonymous user? That's a first time ever. Thank you so much, anonymous gifter, for the gifted sub to the community. Appreciate that. You're very kind. Oh, was that you? Well, thank you, anonymously handsome. Thought a gift to tutor. Oh, yeah, I gotcha. Yep. So it just does that by default. The anonymous thing is, yep, free, as we can see, is free yourself. Thanks, homie. I appreciate that. That's very kind. Me singing it would be great. It might, yeah, maybe. I guess we'll never know. The jingle helps you fall asleep. I could see that being a good and a bad thing, I guess. Getting more money so you can throw it at it. You really don't have to. Oh. My neck hurts. I'm like a dare kid as an adult. I always knew you were on my side about... Hey, you know, sometimes you just gotta get out of stuff. I get it. Been there. Especially on a Friday, yeah. Gotta keep those low-key vibes on a Friday. Low-key vibes, like low-key absolutely distraught that we're over odds. But, you know, it is what it is. It's okay. It's gonna be fine. Maybe I should give up on this whole Lugia thing, you know? This is kind of for the birds. It's just not worth it anymore. You know, you go over odds one time, and suddenly it just... What's the point? You ever just feel like giving up? I'll take a hydrate to that, though. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have gone over odds with Ho-Oh, for sure. You're probably right. You're probably right. Hindsight, yeah. Usually 2020. I'm taking notes, for sure. Gotta stay till 3:30. Ooh, buzzkill. Shadow Ninja, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate you. I hope you have an amazing rest of your night, and we'll catch you later. I appreciate it. Friendship ended with Lugia. Yeah, we're officially done. Yep. I don't even care if it was amicable. I didn't check. We're just done. On to redder pastures, I guess, with Ho-Oh. At least Ho-Oh brought other Pokemon back to life, you know? Lugia just left. Just dipped out. That's why the Shiny's not showing up. Has evasion issues. I'm just hoping if I badmouth it enough, it'll actually show up, you know? Guarantee Ho-Oh would have been red first try. I really should have considered that, yeah. Really should have considered that. I need no yes, but kinda maybe I could, but I just can't. Not why did no yes, but no I can, but no I can't, I did. But did you ever think about no can, you don't, you did? Or do you don't? That is the question. If you had to choose one of these, what would it be? To eat the same thing every meal for the rest of your life? You never have to work again and have the money to live happily, but have to sacrifice 2 limbs? Or you have to hear the same theme song in your head on repeat for the rest of your life? Wow. Scratching a whole different part of my brain on that one. Man, that's tricky. There's no easy way out on any of those answers. Let's see what chat thinks first, you know. I need to be inspired for my answer. Lasagna every day? So by default, I wanted to pick the same meal every day, but not working seems kind of legit. Because I could still stream with 2 less limbs, you know? Resetting 2 DSs might be a little difficult, but, well, depending on which limbs I lose. Get prosthetics for the limbs I cut off? Yeah. You know, from Bueller. Alright, fair, yeah. I don't know, yeah, the no working one probably would be pretty... I think the trade-off there is pretty good. What about either unlimited bacon but no more games, or game unlimited game but no more games? Yes. You have to lose limbs, yeah. Yep, that's the catch. There is a slight caveat. You get to choose the limbs, though? If you get to choose the limbs, you know, that helps. You got an aneurysm from Turtle? Yeah, that'll happen. It's pretty common. J-Heart, yeah, that's fair. What's the positive condition of eating the same meal every day or having to listen to the same theme song every day? Yeah, so what's the trade-off there? Yeah, getting to choose the limbs is pretty huge. Yeah. That one's pretty huge. Pick someone else's limbs. It's a pretty good choice. I would just yeet my legs because I can live happily as a paraplegic. Then I'd have cyborg legs. Yeah, that'd be pretty sick. Not having to work again. I could just sit here and stream all day. Enter my stream to curse me with anti-shiny luck. I'm already struck. I just hit odds. You must have been lurking the whole stream. We just went over odds. What the heck? I hope you're having a great Thursday, though. Shiny Lugia reset count is over 9,000. No! Yeah, unfortunately, I'm fully harnessing the anti-shiny luck, so it's all good. You're more than welcome to hang out. It'll reach 10,000. I've actually already openly admitted that I think it's going to. So you're probably right, actually. Yeah, you're onto something. You already know me so well. It's crazy. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. I bless you with my shiny luck, but Mew. It's okay. It's alright. It's alright. Need I pull up the Lugia stat sheet? I can do that. You can be reminded of all the under-odds Lugias I've had so far. The real ones know this was a long time coming here. One was bound to hit odds sooner or later. What'd you do without work? In my case, it would just be full-on content creation grind. Full-on content grind. So that's my easy answer for that. Some streamers actually get mad at you like it's a real thing. Wow. Sadly, I'm not super surprised by that. That's funny, though. Only he banned you? That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm just like, nah, yeah, we're already down in the dumps over here. Might as well just pile on. Yeah. That is a funny tactic, though. I like that. That's pretty funny. Nice little social experiment. Called you a hater for giving her a goofy line. Dang. Imagine if that was the worst thing you'd heard on the internet before being a content creator. Imagine how bright and shiny life would be if that was the case. I'm just like, yeah, you're right. Yep. We are owning the bad luck over here. It's all good. Oh man, my neck hurts. That's the only thing I'm genuinely complaining about right now. Getting banned for that is crazy work though. That's wild. Imagine if the shiny appeared right when you came in and said that though. That'd be pretty legendary. We would clip farm the living daylights out of that for sure. Tried eating a chocolate sandwich? I did 2 days ago, yeah. No complaints. You know, didn't really do anything for me though. Imagine getting banned for no reason. Could you imagine? Yeah, that'd be crazy. Came in and the guy immediately got the shiny. That's awesome. Like, dang it, that was a little counterintuitive, but we'll take it. That's funny. Making a harmless joke and then getting banned for it. Taking actual offense to that is really funny. How rude! Pass your bad luck on to me. Look forward to the new video, Super Justin. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. I appreciate you. Hopefully somewhere in the not-so-distant future we have a cumulative... I caught Shiny Lugia in every game it's available in video. But now that we've been passed on bad luck, I guess not. This is gonna be a while. Anyone from Zeke's shop in the shop? I don't think so at the moment, unless anybody's lurking. Man, these farts just aren't working. That's crazy. Sound alert's just making me put in all the work over here. Or is it your choice? I think it was I think it was worded you don't have to work. Because you just have the money. You can keep being a hater, but I'm gonna keep doing it. Okay. Alright. Did I get the Lugia from Emerald yet? No. It is one of the next ones coming up, though. That's a great question, though. That is a great question. I tossed around the idea of there's actually the Emerald one and the Fire Red Lugia, because you have to have an event ticket, which you can get. My big thing was I didn't want to obtain Shiny Lugia via, like, means of hacking or anything. I think having a code generated for an event is a little bit of a different story, and I've come to accept that. So I am considering the Fire Red and the Emerald one, because I think those seem fair. The one in particular that I knew instantly I didn't want to do was like the Missing No hack for Gen 1 to shiny hunt Lugia. I definitely didn't want to do stuff like that, especially because I do work with the Pokemon Company sometimes, and I just can't do stuff like that. And it's also just not as interesting to me. But yeah. The short answer is yes, we're doing the Emerald and the Fire Red one. For the time being, anyway. That's the plan. Pink shinies are so pretty. They are some of the best, in my opinion. For real. Like Heracross? Are you kidding me? That shiny goes hard. Injecting the event or getting it by DNS exploit still legit as long as you aren't just given the shiny from said thing. You still have to, yeah, you still have to hunt. Yeah, exactly. Yep. I tossed around the idea for a while, and I was like, you know what? I think I'm okay with this because you don't even really have to go like that far out of your way to obtain the event. It's very readily available online how to do it, and you're not like. I guess you're kind of walking on a fine line there of like modifying things, but I've been okay with it. Yeah, I was tossing that around for a while. I'm like, do I want to do those two or not? But yeah, I think as of now, my answer is yes. We're doing those two. What do you call a low-fat Pokemon? Snorlax? Great answer. Favorite shiny is Ampharos. I'm biased because Ampharos is your favorite Pokemon. Ampharos is a great Pokemon. Every single Johto game that I play, Ampharos is always sure to make the team. Always. Exactly. Yep, that's pretty much where I'm at with it. The odds aren't modified. The encounter itself isn't like modified. It's something that did exist for the game. We're just not in that point in time anymore. And I think it seems valid to obtain it. It's like you said, you still have to do the hunt for it and all. I still have to go through and beat the game. Still have to hunt for the Lugia. It's just a matter of it actually being present in the game. Favorite Pokemon's Lucario, but favorite shiny is Giratina. Giratina's shiny is insane. It's so good. So good. Oh, to be a 9-year-old kid collecting Ampharos merch. Those were the days. The glory days. The good old days. Which game could you play for the rest of your life if that was the only game allowed? Not even kidding. My immediate answer is literally Heart Gold, Soul Silver. That's my easy answer right there. I think I can confidently say that. Not Pokemon Go? Absolutely not. Not that I'm not like a Pokemon Go hater or anything, but that is certainly not my first choice. No. Snoop. More like Pokemon No. I'll see myself out. Alright, yeah, that's my sign to leave. Or you can choose Minecraft. See, but here's my logic. Why play Minecraft when you can just play Heart Gold, Soul Silver? You know? 6 in the morning and you haven't slept? Sheesh. Yeah, you better get some rest. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you for passing your bad luck on to us. I appreciate it wholeheartedly. You're always welcome to continue giving us more bad luck. I appreciate you. I hope you have a good rest of your morning, I guess. Minecraft, you can play Heart Gold, SoulSilver, but also play any other Pokemon game as well. Good luck reaching 20,000 with no... Thank you! Thank you. At least you're speaking the truth, you know? That's what we need more of around here is honesty. Want something you wouldn't get too bored of. Enough to play a good bit. Maybe Smash. Mario 64 is a good one, yeah. Maybe Mario Kart. Real talk, though, for a second. Super Mario 64, like... And some of those N64 games were so far ahead of their time. Like, the amount of content in that game is crazy. That's a huge game. Lily, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you, gamer. Welcome on in. Hope you're having an amazing Thursday. Just, being some over-odds gamers over here. You'd pick Minecraft? That's valid, honestly. That's pretty valid. Played Hollow Knight recently. Yeah, it seems to be a pretty big hit. So I've heard. Want to play pinball for the rest of your life? True. I'm just not in the acceptance stage yet of the fact that that is my favorite game of all time. Hands down, Pokemon Pinball. But, you know, one day I'll accept the facts. Don't know if you could play it forever. That's fair. Yeah. Yeah, I heard it's really good. Challenging, but good. So, what I was really hoping, which would have been really funny and also awesome, because it would have been pretty well under odds, it would have been hilarious if the gold Lugia would have been shiny before we hit odds in SoulSilver. That would have been funny. Just play one continuous run of Subway Surfers. You're like, I have to play this for the rest of my life because I can't stop. That's valid. I literally am just stuck playing this game. Oh, Lugia. 7189. That's kind of close. Kinda close. Could be better. We gotta switch this one up. That one was shutting my brain down. Chocolate or vanilla pudding? Vanilla. Yep. Easy answer for me. Alright, I do actually have to lose the Lugia hat for a minute. It is getting very warm. Giving me a little bit of a headache. Unfollow bad take. You know, sometimes the correct takes can be perceived as bad. It's fair. It's fair. Hey, somebody's got to eat it. Got your Bidoof bucks worth of hat. I will put it back on. It was just I was noticing a wee little headache kind of creeping its way up. I think it was due in part to the hat. Let the head breathe. What I'm actually doing is I'm letting the sadness escape my dome. Yeah. Yep. Hydrate. Also, my neck. That could be part of where the headache's coming from too. My neck is very ouchy. I would like to shout out being old for that one. Be careful when you check brownies for doneness. They're molten hot. Don't ask how you know. Definitely not from experience, right? And speed up the original Johto games by holding the L button on your DS. Very nice. Very nice. Get some Icy Hot, dude. Never tried it, but you can be the test. Icy Hot is definitely not bad. Shout out to the nursing homes, yeah, for real. Can we just take a second to appreciate all the nursing homes in our lives? Johto. Yeah, autocorrect be a menace sometimes. I got you, though. Exclamation point ban. Dang, crazy that one didn't work. I thought it would. It's supposed to. So I'm thinking tomorrow, for anybody that cares, especially on the YouTube side of things, thinking tomorrow I'll actually finally open up this Prismatic Evolutions box for a little video. Just a quick hitter. You don't care? I know. You're never around, so I know. Thumb got burned by something else, I swear. It wasn't an undone brownie. You will care if you can have the box? Ooh, yeah. I don't think I can help you there. Not really within my control, you know. I don't make the rules. Need to be around more. I'm totally kidding. I'm not actually guilting you into showing up more, because that is a really terrible and uber frowned upon tactic by disgusting creators. And I'm not actually doing that. You live your life, gamer, okay? There are far better places to be than my over-odds streams, okay? Burnt yourself with a lava cake? Ouch. I bet it was still good, though. Unbroken box? X, put your ADHD away for a second, okay? Stop remembering things like that. I actually don't know what you're talking about. You sound kind of crazy. Can't live your life knowing you can't be a bother to me. That's fair. You know? Just knowing someone else is probably filling that void. It's gotta be haunting. But it's okay. I'm sure you'll get over it. I'm sure you'll get over it at some point. With enough time, anything is possible. X? Your ADHD's showing again. Put that away. Come on. Put it away. Not now. Alright. You slipped up. I only know that just because it's so relatable, too. Yeah. I see a side of me. Better knowing you bother everyone, but they still tolerate you. Don't ask how I know that either. Definitely not speaking from experience. For sure. That would be crazy. Right? Right? That would be crazy. I was about to say, you know what else would be crazy? Getting a red Lugia. That would be stupid, though. Like, that's just straight up dumb. I don't know anybody in their right mind that would actually want that to happen. Dry eyes? Holy moly. This desk fan over here doing me dirty. But not really, though. I need it. That'd be if I got one right now. Yeah, that'd be dumb. That'd be stupid, yeah. See, I'm glad it didn't happen, because that would have been... What's the fun in that? Red? Reddish pink? Like, who do you think you are? Get out of here. Your birthday's on Pearl Harbor and you've been told 2 disasters happened that day? That's crazy. 2 disasters happened that day. You know what the worst part is? Pearl Harbor wasn't even the worst one. Crazy. Dang. Do you know I hate banning someone like you? It do be a little bit of extra effort to ban someone, so... Like how Lugia looked in Gen 3, same. Yeah, that is a very good sprite. I'm very excited to hunt Lugia and Emerald. It'll be, Emerald should be one of the games that's on deck soon after I catch the next Lugia. I have progressed in Emerald. I don't remember how, I don't think I'm very far, but, it is on deck shortly after I catch the next one. I think the game in line that I currently have the most progress in for the next Lugia, in terms of the next Lugia hunt, would be Omega Ruby. And then it would be emerald, I think. The middle has burnt you. Still won't bake. F. It's alright. You'll get them next time. 8277 is red, trust. Yeah, you don't make numbers like that up. It's gotta be real. That's gotta be legit. You don't just toss out rando numbers like that. Out of nowhere. Nightbot, you're speaking the right language. You just gotta do better. I don't know. Just making sure all these Lugias remain blue, you know? Can't have any slip-ups. I'm just quality checking the Lugia production line. That's my job. Full-time gig right out of high school, yep. Here it is. Oh yeah, we whiffed that one. That yeah, it turns out that was that was not true. Yeah. You are a liar. That's crazy. I didn't think you'd lie like that, but here we are. Lugia checker by trade. Yep. I don't mean to brag, but I've gotten pretty good at spotting fakes, you know? I know what a good, true blue Lugia looks like. I've seen enough of them. You're sorry? Are you, though? Are you? Now you're just whispering sweet nothings. Like, first you're making up numbers. Now you're lying again. Like, when does it end? Yeah, so far we picked out 6 fakes. Yep. Stashing them away. Locked up. Forever. E-Turtle followed. That's a bot account. What kind of username is that? Sky, good morning. Hello, hello. Happy Friday? I presume? Hope you're doing well. "32 seconds. Dang, on a streak much? Sheesh. Oh, in Florida. Okay, I got you. Got you. Right on, right on. Now, happy Friday, then. Welcome on in. Can't believe that resets. I mean, it makes sense, though, right? It makes sense. Kind of checks out. Followage of 32 seconds is pretty funny, though. Probably after NIC. Hey, I appreciate you coming back. I appreciate you. Hope you've been well. It's good to see you. Got any awesome weekend plans? The weekend is nigh. Make sure you don't unsub again. Learned your lesson. Have you, though? Have you? Or are you just making stuff up again? Whatever helps you sleep at night, okay? The brownies are done. Let's go. We got there. Let's go. Can't wait for work to fix your availability. That makes sense. Definitely a big time bummer when they don't have that correct. Yep. Been there, done that. No fun. Rest and playing video games till Tactics comes up? Nice. I mean, those are pretty solid plans. If we're being real. Sounds like a win to me. So far, my plans, as of right now, are to avoid catching a shiny Lugia. You know, gonna keep going with that for a while. See how that goes. It's been kind of like one of my favorite things to do as of recent. Playing Let's Go Pikachu to pass, and what a good time passer. Let's go. Literally. Yes, we have surpassed odds in SoulSilver. Yep. Unfortunate. The first one of the entire Lugia challenge to even get close to odds, actually. So I can't complain too much. It's bound to happen, but we have gone over the slump of odds for sure. It's making me, the universe is making me pay for the alarmingly quick Heart Gold shiny. Like, oh, that was cool, but can't let you get away that easy. Gonna get it now? Huge if true. Huge if true. Doubtful, but would be huge. 10 out of 10 would celebrate. Nope. It's alright, I didn't want to get out of my chair anyway. I don't want to celebrate. Waking up early for the codes. I'm gonna gamble, and I'm not gonna go wait. Yeah. I'm gonna show up a little bit later. And see, I'm gonna roll the dice. Part of me wanted to, but nah. No. I probably should, but because I really want them. I definitely want to obtain those codes. But we'll see. I'm gonna risk it. Partly because I am trying to decide to be responsible, because that would force me to have to like technically take time off of work, and our son was sick for like 3 days this week already, so it just didn't shape up to be the responsible thing for me to do. So I'm gonna risk it and go probably around like noonish tomorrow. I'm gonna call them in the morning. I'm gonna call them and see if they have them like right at 10 when they open. I'll be like, all right, I'll be right there, and I'll just run there super fast. Yeah, we'll see. Made coffee because you're falling asleep at work. Gamer moves, honestly. But I know your level of ADHD. It won't keep you up, so it'll be fine. You'll be alright. Like 4 new TCG sets dropping tomorrow? That's insanity. Insanity. Victor, what's up, gamer? Welcome on into the YouTube stream. Hope you're doing well. Sleep is your favorite time passer? Yeah, that's fair. That's a pretty good one, too. Sleep is great. Yeah. I hate the act of going to sleep. Because I gaslight myself into thinking it's just a huge waste of time, but obviously sleep is great. Sleep is pretty good, yeah. Mega Evolutions ETBs are $120 at Walmart. That is definitely from a third-party seller. Without a doubt. Is that for the Shiny Miraidon Crown? Yeah, yep. Precisely. Midnight? Appreciate you, gamer. Sorry we couldn't serve you up peak entertainment with another red Lugia to go with the others tonight. Hopefully next time. I appreciate you. Hope you have a good rest of your night. We'll catch you later. Don't think your job would like you falling asleep. Yeah, it turns out most aren't a big fan of that, yeah. From what I hear. You'll be locked in your sleep. I appreciate that. So we need more people like you. Good night. Take it easy, gamer. We'll keep gaming for a little while here, you know. The numbers are only going up from here. We might as well keep them rolling, right? I also am not very sure if I'll be streaming tomorrow, just because we've started doing like family movie night on Fridays, and it goes a little later, so I'm going to go ahead and say I'm probably not going to be streaming tomorrow. If I do, it'll be later in the night. But I'm not banking on it, so. Or maybe 5 hours usually. Want to do more with that time? I know. Think of all the things we could accomplish if we didn't have to sleep. Big bummer. Lily, you believe in the Luigi look tonight? Hey, I appreciate it. I'm glad somebody does. I appreciate it. We'll take all the lucky vibes we can get, because so far, in SoulSilver at least, we're looking a little down. Here I am, being all sad and bummed to have my first Lugia go over odds, you know? Got shiny Alolan Grimer at 6,600. Nice, let's go. Luigi will be real, you think? See, I was starting to think that it wasn't real. Ultra Beast original soundtrack? I think it is, yeah. Battle, Ultra Beast, yep. Nailed it. Nerd alert, jeez. The purple on the... Yeah, that is a great shiny. Very good shiny. Congrats on that one. That's awesome. Very awesome. Demand late Horizons watch party. It's been a minute since I've done that. Imagine having a family and having to spend time with them. I know, what a waste, right? Lame. You mean to tell me Pokemon's not more important than your family? Well, I mean... not really. Pokemon first, always. Bunch of Mega Evolution stuff dropping on Target right now for anybody that's interested. I just got like 1 million Twitter notifications. Mega Evolution's product, I repeat, dropping on Target. Godspeed if you even remotely try to get it. Target usually gets bogged down pretty quickly. My bad, I'm being too smart tonight. Stop using your brain, Turtle. What the heck? What the heck? Is cardboard more board than card? Or more card than board? I think it's the opposite, actually. You're thinking about it a little too much. Common mistake, though. That Ultra Beast battle song was way longer than I remember it being. Felt like we were stuck in that battle for an eternity. Not complaining. That was a long song. You're just creative? That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. They just don't understand my family is shy like that. What do you mean you don't see anybody? They're all right there. Man. This neck of mine is causing some problems. For real. Not as many problems as my copy of SoulSilver, but you know, it's up there. That's when you get green. Yeah, that typically helps in obtaining the product, if the product exists. I hope there is some for you, though. Hope you're able to find some stuff. Oh, it's actually officially midnight where I'm at, so official happy Mega Evolution release day to those who celebrate. As a matter of fact, let's crack a pack to celebrate the dawn of Mega Evolution release day. Join me as we roll into a Sobble, an Electrike, a Baneri, Delmise, such a cool Pokemon, Garganackle, Mega Signal, Shedinja, Mantine, in the new reverse holofoil pattern, Greavard, ooh, and a Mega Abomasnow EX. That looks really cool. That looks really cool. My first hit of Mega Evolution. Glad I could share that moment with y'all. Let's go. Let's go, gamers. Win's a win. Show that code off again? Joke's on you, I didn't show it off a single time. This is your sign. Yeah, if you needed a sign to play Obama Snow at Milwaukee, there it is. Yeah. The universe just serving up the actual cards that I need to play it. One Destined Rivals booster bundle. Haven't been able to get anything after that. Yeah, it's rough out there. It is rough, for sure. We love Mega Obama. Real. Real. Trying to put you in the white room. At least I you know, I heard that room is very soft. You know? How bad could it be? Like, go away if you get in there? Yeah. Plus, like, you don't want to cram your whole family in there. Yeah. It's like a fire hazard or something. USPS says your booster boxes aren't coming till Monday. No! Not the all-weekend wait. Oh, rip. That sucks. Feels bad. Dang it, USPS. Dropping the ball yet again. An unfortunate, yet common occurrence. You hate to see it. Guardy got a great boost. Yeah, unfortunately it did. Yeah. They just keep shoveling coal into the fire with that thing. Might buy a Sitting Cutie? Nice! That's never a bad choice. Which one are we looking at? I need to pounce on some of the Gen 7 ones. I noticed the other day as I was perusing the Pokemon Center, as one does, you know. A handful of them are going out of stock. I need to get on that before the ones that I really want disappear. And Golisopod and Silvally, nice. Those are some good choices. Yeah, I saw a good little handful of them were starting to go out of stock. There's definitely a few that I want. Unfortunately, there's like a pretty decent number that I want from Gen 7, but I need to try to hold back a little bit. Steenie, nice, nice. And you have the Cantonian one? Nice, nice. That's awesome. That'd be cool. It's awesome that she's a fellow Muck enjoyer. It's awesome. Be too hot in the room for a jacket. You know, honestly, I think they're onto something. Yeah, that checks out. Wait, what? A post on Reddit about a guy finding a Phantasmal Flames... Oh, booster pack in his Mega Evolutions ETB? What? That's crazy. Imagine. What a wild accident. It's like, oops, let's just accidentally slip a... not released for, I guess, months, pack into this ETB. Oops. My bad. Photos of Mega Lopunny EX. Of course. Of course he does. That is crazy, though. Imagine getting that lucky to, like, get an error box like that. That'd be crazy. ...21 minutes? Sheesh. That's pretty crazy, yeah. You didn't need to brag, but... Guardy is calling me? Nope. See, that's the thing. It's been kind of naggy for like a couple years now. Yeah. Right? Yeah, Gen 7's Dex is crazy good. I like a lot about Gen 7. I was a fan of the games. I'm not saying I would want every Pokemon game to conform to the style that Gen 7 brought in, but I liked Gen 7 as far as the games are concerned. I liked the anime from Sun and Moon, and certainly the Pokedex dropped some absolute bangers, for real. I was reminded of the same thing when I looked through the Sitting Cuties the other day. Like, dang, there's a lot. There's a lot that I really like. Kept trying for the Psyduck 3-pack. It's insane to me that is only a blister promo. Unreal. That thing's gonna be like $20. Yeah, that's when I was I saw all those Twitter notifications come up. I mentioned to everybody, I'm like, oh, Mega Evolution stuff is dropping on Target. Godspeed if you try, because Target gets bogged down real quick. They start saying no very fast. Lycanroc is a good one, yep. Forgot how peak the Aether Foundation theme is. Yeah, we're just letting it play. I'm here for it. Just crazy how good the Gen 7 games are, right? Yeah, pretty recently, one of the last Lugias that I found was in Ultra Moon. And playing through that again was fantastic. Enjoyed every second of it. Was very quickly reminded of how much I actually really enjoyed those games. Ask about your family even though they're shy. How rude, you know? Some people are just inconsiderate, you know? It's crazy. Playing through Moon right now? Nice. Very nice. Literally the only complaint I had about my Ultra Moon playthrough for that Lugia was flying through space to find the right portal to go through. That's it. It's the only complaint that I had. It took me way longer than it should have, let's just say, to find the correct Ultra Wormhole to fly through for Lugia. For those that don't know, the longer you travel through the Ultra Wormhole, the more difficult it gets to, like, dodge the big Ultra Wormholes. So you can spend like 5 minutes traveling through there to find the right one, and then your run just gets destroyed because you got sucked into another Ultra Wormhole. You gotta start all over. Man. That was the toughest part about that entire hunt. For real. On the 5th trial for your quest, let's go. Yeah, that's hype. Yeah, especially the intro dialogue. A little hand-holdy, a little long, but you know, it's alright. Didn't bother me too much. The only other complaint that I have, and this is a very niche complaint, probably isn't a general complaint, is how agonizing they made it to if you decide to reset for the shiny starters. Yeah. way too long of a cutscene. Like, brutal. Absolutely brutal. And it just so happens that Litten is like one of my all-time favorite shinies. So that sucks. Masuda Poplio, nice. Don't intend to do methods outside of that for the rest of the quest. Yep, exactly. The starter ones are just too much. Because when I was doing the, so a couple of my playthroughs for this Lugia challenge, I've hunted the starters. For both Heart Gold and Soul Silver I did. And I really wanted to for the Ultra Moon playthrough, but I couldn't get myself to do it. It just would have been too much time. As much as I might have wanted a shiny Litten, I couldn't get myself to do it. Just so long. They are. Yeah, they're brutal. They're brutal. That's like the only other actual complaint I have about the games, is how unnecessarily difficult they made that. Sound like they were saying that fast, though. Hey, I believe you, IB. I believe you, yeah. Sounds legit to me. Persian, Florida, Mantis, Rune. Been a fun playthrough. That's awesome. I love that. Even though it wasn't that long ago that I played Ultra Moon, makes me want to go back and play it again now. The finals with you? The finals. Is that a game? Sorry, my brain is slowly dying right now. It's an FPS. Oh, interesting. I have been known to enjoy a good FPS from time to time, yeah. In my day. I thought your Streamlabs freaking out so much. Having some technical difficulties over there. It'd be like that sometimes. It's brownie frosting time? Let's go. That's hype. New Pokemon Snap best FPS. Confirmed. It's not even close. Yep. Unmatched in the FPS genre. That's just a fact. Fortnite, yeah, that just needed some settings tweaked. I don't know which ones, but like, it was fine. It just yeah, it needed adjusted. That's all. Run back of your original Moon team. Nice, nice. Yeah, I like the idea of using a different team too. Yeah, I try to do that sometimes as well. Makes it feel a little bit more fresh. Post some new challenges. The most memorable part of my team on the last Ultra Moon playthrough I did for that Lugia was Mimikyu. Was the only way to beat Ultra Necrozma by poisoning it to death. Just cheese the W on that one. Is this sound of music? Yeah, it's Royal Avenue. It is indeed. Two by Duck, what's up, gamer? Welcome on in. Hope you're having a fantastic night or morning, whatever we want to call it. Insin, impeccable choice. Raichu, Sandslash, Palisand. Vikavolt, Toucannon, nice. That's a solid team. That is a solid team. Sounds like Festival Plaza? Yeah, I could see that. Yeah. I could see that. Man, these Lugias are awful blue tonight, if I do say so myself. Just an observation, though. The 4 players battle at? I do not recall, unfortunately. I think so, maybe? That seems to ring a bell. I'm not entirely certain on that one, though. Banger alert. Yeah, these shiny Lugias are looking a little off. This is not how I remember shiny Lugia looking, but you know, I probably just forgot. I remember shiny Lugia being a little cooler, but you know, it's alright. It's alright to be a little lame. Street outside the building. Your guess is probably better than mine, honestly. Dancing Toothless song? Checks out. Yeah, this song's an absolute bop. Got a Mudsdale. Yeah, you slid right in at the 11th hour there. Just tossed a Pokeball and ended up catching it right away. That was crazy. I saw that. I saw that nearly impeccable timing. Tried for 20 minutes? Ugh. Valiant effort, gamer. You did what you could. I don't need to be good. Alright, I didn't want to be good anyway, okay? It's overrated. Lame. Nobody brags about being bad at the game enough, you know? So stupid that Psyduck, what the heck? It's just a blister promo. That is such an L. 2 words for Target. Yeah, that's literally what I said when I saw the tweets pop up on my phone. I'm like, oh guys, Mega Evolution's dropping on Target. Good luck if you try. You're gonna need it with Target. Still going at it, Cowboy. What's up, gamer? Hope you're having a good shift. Appreciate you dropping in. I think what's happening right now is that I'm numb from going over odds in SoulSilver, so we're just kind of coasting at this point, you know? Not really feeling a whole lot. Rolling with the punches. You getting the promos. I really hope I stumble upon some promos tomorrow. Moving slower than molasses in wintertime tonight? You know what? Sometimes it'd be like that. Nothing wrong with that. At least you're moving, right? Forward progress is better than no progress, as they say. Even backward progress, I think, still counts. Should you add sprinkles? Added Oreos on top? Sprinkles too much? I personally would say no to the sprinkles, but you know what? Sometimes you just go for it. My only other vote is that I want one of those brownies. Bad. Body's hurting, hasn't had time to recover from last weekend. Yeah, that's fair. Regional weekends are a lot. Very taxing. It gets to be a long weekend for sure. Then jump straight into work. It's brutal. For $700, slap it on a build and watch the funny little numbers on the video games go up. True, yeah, that is satisfying. Traveling for regionals, coming champions. Nice, yeah. Yeah, for sure. It's a good time. I'm a big fan of traveling to regionals and stuff. But that's valid though. Once Champions comes out, definitely valid. You should send a pic in the Discord. Absolutely, there literally is a food thread on the Discord. Share away. Been kind of set on consoles with your 3DS and PC. I mean, yeah, that pretty much covers all the bases. Exactly. Yep. Got everything you need right there, for sure. I feel that. Start your Baja Blastoise project? No way. Ain't no way you're actually doing that. Like how it was intended to be played. That's what I'm talking about, for real. See, games just hit different when you're playing them on their original hardware, on an original, legitimate, either disc or cartridge. Yeah, it just hits different. I'm with you there. Firing up the old console. PS2 as well as one. Yeah. Either or, you know. Still works. Can I check the Discord and see your brownies? I will, even though it's gonna make me desire a brownie even more, I will check. I do not see any brownies. No. Nope. I don't see anything in the food stuff. I don't see the brownies anywhere. There's no sign of brownies. Bummer. Turtle, you really are doing... That's funny. That's really funny. I look forward to seeing the end result. That's gonna be awesome. It's sending. Nice. 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 See if I can keep cooking here and try to get to... I'm gonna reach for like 8,400, I think, in SoulSilver. Seems like an okay place to stop. It's not too long. Seems like a pretty achievable number, I think. Maybe? We'll see. We'll see how long it starts to take. Exactly like a blaster shell of cannons. I mean, if you can pull it off, that would be pretty sick. Not gonna lie. That would be pretty sick. Being that committed to the bit is admirable. Baja Blastoise. Cosplay as Baja Blastoise and just spray Baja Blast all over the place. What? It's part of the bit. Just let it happen. Dang. The homie Joji just started streaming right now? I guess he's on the West Coast, so like 10 o'clock there for him, but it's a little late. Just gonna paint yourself blue? Yeah, that'll work. Seems fine. I'm gonna paint myself blue for Halloween and be all these Lugias that we've seen tonight. The bluest thing I've ever seen. Blast, and booster packs. I mean, that kind of slaps, actually. Can we just take a second to be reminded and appreciate the absolute masterpiece that is going to be Wacky Wheel Wednesday? Are you kidding me right now? Brilliant. Sometimes the ADHD is too strong. Yeah, it comes in waves, you know? Sometimes it hits a little harder than others. Wacky Wheel Wednesday? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah! Were you not around for that conversation? If you're unfamiliar, once upon a time, I did a thing called Wacky Deck Wednesday, where there was a channel point redemption. You could redeem submitting a list of, an off-meta deck list for the Pokemon TCG, and on Wednesdays we would play them. But now we're gonna tweak it a little bit, where the deck lists get added to a wheel. And every Wednesday we just rip the wheel and have it pick out some wacky decks. So it's Wacky Wheel Wednesday. Never got the Dodon deck. Oh yeah, must have been added to the list when the series kind of fell off. Sorry about that. Find a way to make it up to you when Wacky Wheel Wednesday is reintroduced. Because honestly, playing wacky decks is like the only thing that even remotely sounds kind of appealing about playing the TCG right now, if I'm being honest. So we'll take whatever wins we can get. Figuratively speaking, we're definitely not going to be getting a lot of wins, but you know what I mean. By buying you a yacht. All right. Make a meta deck and shove like 4 random cards. Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, this is just a worse version of this other deck. No. No, you gotta trust. So can I get you to play Guardy with Mega Guardy? That does not qualify. Nope. That is super on par with being meta. It was worth a shot, though. Comes like one in 1,000 games. Exactly, yeah. You, like, never need the card. It's actually a totally dead card most of the time. But hear me out. The one time it does come up, crazy. Absolutely crazy. Game-changing, if you will. Worth it, I promise. Mega Abomasnow 38 water energy. Sounds like my pre-release approach. When more deck building is everywhere. Gotcha. Gotcha. I promise it's worth it. I've only used the card once, okay? But I popped off. I absolutely popped off. Right, yeah, when consistency is usually the best route to take. But the dopamine hit you get when you get to use that one tech card, oh. Unbelievable. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. 8370? Yeah, we're moving along okay. Finally just now starting to get a little tired. A wee little bit tired. Tired of seeing Lugia be blue. What the heck? Sounds worth it to you? Yeah, see? Exactly. Statistically speaking, there will be a time when the card will be relevant and useful. The odds are low, but just trust, okay? A good movie? We're actually, we've got Cars 3 on the dock. Yeah, because the last 2 movie nights we watched Cars and Cars 2, so we gotta wrap it up with Cars 3. But then, I am down to take suggestions. What if you add Terra Dedenne to it? That's... See, you lost me at the fact that it's got Gardevoir in it. Yep. It's an automatic disqualification from Wacky Wheel Wednesday. Open Season? I have heard good things about that one. I have not seen that one. It looked pretty silly from what I remember having seen of like the previews for it. Does like 210 damage. That's pretty cool, yeah. Seems kind of neat. Seems pretty cute. Pretty cutesy. Banger alert! Ugh, reading that phrase just now, really made me realize just how either young you are or old I am. I grew up watching Open Season is crazy. Ouch, my arthritis kicked in. Even now at my ripe old age, still love to watch it for a good time. I'm just kidding. I know Open Season's like not brand new or anything, but it just seemed funny. But listen, like 3 years ago, when I was like in my infant stage, man, loved that movie. Still one of my favorites to this day. Even in my old age. I mean, but I'm not wrong, right? I might be exaggerating, like, just a little bit. Just a little bit. We're pretty close. Came out in 06. Okay, to be fair, it's a little bit older than I remember it being. That's fair. That is fair. So you might have me there. Let's have an office watch party. Now you're speaking my language. Now you're speaking my language. I'm old enough to be your uncle. There's contrary to popular belief, actually, there's not many requirements to like age restrictions to being an uncle. Yeah, crazy. Call me Unk from now on. All right. I mean, actually, in that regard, I think I became an uncle when I was like, when I was in like 5th grade. is when my brother had his first kid. Yeah. Man, my neck is really starting to bother me a little bit. I became an uncle at 16. Yeah, see? You can become an uncle at a young age. But let's be real. The term unk, that's so like 35 days ago. You don't want to age yourself by calling me that. That's crazy. Uncle Dub's the new nickname? I mean, you know what? Specifically for you, it kind of works out. The best part about that is that nobody's going to understand that. That's actually really funny. Stream it on Kick. Yikes. You know, okay, so when the day comes that I create a Kick account, you know we've hit rock bottom, okay? I've really given up on content creation. It's now an inside joke. The part of that definitely flew over everybody's head is that technically Lone Star there is actually my nephew. Through marriage. He's my wife's nephew. Let's be real, he's my nephew, okay? So that's why it was funny. Like it's actually true. Could steamroll your enemies. Yeah, you constructed that deck list in the white padded room. That seems about right. Definitely flew over your head. I mean, rightfully so. I wouldn't have expected anybody to pick up on that. Now you're my nephew. I thought you were my son. Or did we just get a little mix up? Same thing. You know, who's counting? Got it mixed up. Alright, fair. Fair. That'll happen, you know? Uncle makes me feel younger? If you say so. Your family agreed to. Alright, well, as long as your family approves. That's all that matters. Your family that's definitely there. All 10 of stones. Now that one might go over Lone Star's head. I don't think he was around when we were talking about the absolute privilege I have of still having all of my toes. Some of us just aren't that lucky, you know? Alright, gamers, 9 more encounters in SoulSilver. And we are going to call it a Friday morning with no shiny. You can have the Tokai. Alright, let's be honest, though. The more accurate part of that story is how ridiculous it is that you don't have a Tokai, okay? That's on you. can't hate me for that one. $8,400 coming up at a good time, because if you can't tell, I don't know if I'm giving it away very well or not, but my energy levels have absolutely plummeted. Rock bottom. I'm not even sure I'm going to be able to climb the stairs up to my bedroom. The only thing that might give me the amount of energy I need to get upstairs and go to bed, or not go to bed, is landing a shiny. Yep. Think you could have rocked a mullet? Are you kidding? I would own a mullet. She's the Arcanine plush as a pillow. That is very tempting. Very tempting. They're here. I know they're here. Can you not see them? Wish you were around for that. We might, you know, maybe sometime down the road, I'll revisit the long hair stage. You never know. You never know. Alright, here we go. Last encounter for gold. Blue. Blue. Gamers, we have arrived. At 8,400 here. Where we shall call it a night. As I said before, I'm not banking on the likelihood of me streaming tomorrow. If I do, it'll be later. Oh, ripperoni and cheese. 8,400 was an L. Yeah, not promising that I'll stream tomorrow. It's probably pretty unlikely, but if I do, it'll be a little bit later. We'll see. Might toss in a bonus weekend stream. I'm not sure yet. We'll see what happens. But yeah, it's been an awesome night. I appreciate you guys. YouTube, I'm going to end the stream. I appreciate it. IB, take it easy, gamer. It's good to see you. Good to chat, as always. Anybody else on YouTube, be sure to smash that subscribe button. But no, for real. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. Have a good rest of your night. We'll catch you later.